Hi guys, in this video you will learn everything you need to get the most out of DomCop's Newbie plan. The Newbie plan gives you access to the expiring section only. Here you can see two types of domains. Number 1, domains that are in the pending delete status. These are expiring domains that will be released to the pool typically in about 5 days' time. Number 2, you have domains that are currently in auctions. If you only want to place domain back orders or manually catch domains, it's likely that you are not interested in auctions. You can filter out all auction domains by modifying the setting in the listing type widget, either in the simple or advanced searches. To do this, simply go to either simple or advanced search, click the search link to open the search panel if it is closed. Scroll down to the listing type widget, disable all options, leaving only pending delete enabled, and then click the search button. Your domain table will refresh and show you only domains that are in the pending delete status. For example, they're going to drop sometime in the next 5 days. You can now further filter down using other search settings, and when you are happy with the results, you can simply click the domain name and you'll be taken to the website where you can place a back order. At DomCop, we encourage customers to use back ordering for valuable domains instead of catching them directly. The drop catch companies own hundreds of registrars, each with a direct connection to Icann servers. This means it's impossible to compete with them when trying to catch your domains manually. You can place multiple back orders on the same domain at multiple services like Namejet, SnapNames, DropCatch, and Phoenix. Since a back ordering service only charges you for the back order fee, if they're able to catch a domain for you, you only need to pay the service that's actually going to get you the domain. A high value domain is often well worth the price of a back order, typically around $70. Now let's talk about domains in auctions. The very best domains will find their way to auctions. This is a highly competitive industry, so the best domains can often be sold for thousands of dollars a pop. If you are planning to purchase very few domains or you want to purchase a domain for your money site, we suggest looking at auctions first. To do this, go back to the listing types widget, enable all options other than the pending delete and counter offer checkboxes. Now click the search button and your domain table will refresh. You will typically see a marked increase in the metrics of the domain shown now. Clicking a domain directly will take you directly to the page where the domain is being sold, and you can place your bid or purchase the domain directly. Now let's take a look at the domain table and the data shown there. At DomCop, we have more than 90 different metrics for each domain. By default, we only show the most important ones in the domain table. However, based on your preference, you can choose to see any of these metrics by adding them and removing table columns. Do check out our video on customizing columns for more information on this. Alright, so above the domain table, you will notice a bunch of buttons. Let me quickly take you through them. The Hide/Show Filter button hides or displays the search screen. The Save Search button lets you save any search you've made so that you don't need to set up the search parameters in the next time that you wish to execute the exact same search. There is no limit on the number of searches you can save. Some of our customers literally have hundreds of searches saved. The next button lets you add domains to your watch list. Your watch list is a separate section within the app where you can add specific domains that you want to track separately. You can select all domains shown in the screen or just a few and then click this button to add all selected domains to your watch list. Now let's talk about the Export button. It lets you export all the domains in the search to a CSV file. You can then download this file to your computer and then open it in Excel. Quite a few of our customers prefer to perform domain analysis on their machine and therefore use the export function every day. Next, we have the Copy to Clipboard button. It copies selected domains to your clipboard. You can then paste the list to any other application on your computer. Finally, the Refresh button simply refreshes the domain table, while the Reset button disables all the search settings and clears the current search. Now let's take a look at the data that is shown along with the domain name. you will see a star icon before the domain name. This lets you quickly add the domain to your watch list. If the domain is already in your watch list, the star icon will be filled up, and then clicking it will remove the domain from your watch list. Clicking the I icon shown in front of the domain name will open the domain details in a new tab. This page lists all available metrics for the domain. Under the domain name, you will see a bunch of icons and information. If a domain has some specific information, we show it here by means of icons. For example, if a domain is indexed by Google, a blue-colored G icon is shown. If the domain is not indexed, a red-colored G icon is shown instead. Pretty easy, right guys? You can move your mouse over each of these icons to get additional information on what the icons mean. Finally, if you do a right-click over any row in the domain table, a contextual menu will open up. This menu lets you see details of that specific domain at multiple useful sites. For example, you can view the domain detail pages at Ahrefs, Majestic, or Moz, view the Whois details or the contents of the Wayback Archive for that specific domain. That's about it for the newbie plan. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to send us any questions you may have to the following email address, support@domcop.com. Happy domain hunting, guys! Bye!